difficult because no one else is here apart from you to have some sort of interaction, but I will do my best. So, so far, is everything making sense to you? Everything that we've covered, everything that we've talked about so far, is it making sense? Okay, I'm happy to hear that actually, because what I want to do today is talk about logic and critical thinking, okay? Because our course is actually called Critical Thinking and Logic. So, um, yeah, I have something prepared. Um, for today. And the thing is that other people should probably know about this as well, but yeah, I will I will go through this, and then next time, if more people are here, we can talk about this in more detail. Okay. So, question authority. Do you know what that means? Do we question authority? Are we allowed to question authority? How frequently, if ever, do we question authority? So these kind of ideas come to mind. Yeah. What do you think? Do you ever question authority? Or is it pretty much straightforward for you? Do you, Sanat, I'm asking you, do you question authority? Mm-hmm. Hold that thought for me for 1 second. You don't understand what it means. Okay, just a second. Okay. So what is authority? Authority is anybody who you hold in sort of like high regard. Um, Probably you won't understand that either. Somebody who you believe. You believe without questioning. For example, it could be your parents. Um, whatever they say is the truth. Or, for example, it could be religion, so you don't question religion. Or for example, it could be it could be a scientist who you respect a great deal. So whatever that scientist says uh, holds the absolute truth for you. Okay, so am I making sense so far? Am I being Oh, okay. So, like, do you ever do that? I mean, you must have some kind of authority, yeah? We all do. Okay, thank God somebody is here. Um, Solomon has joined. Great. Yes, I know you were here before. There was a slight um, there was a slight problem with my internet connection. which I managed to. It was like 5 minutes. I wasn't able to come to class for 5 minutes. So, keep guys always keep that in mind because this is not normal circumstances. Um, and I've told you before that I am not in Tbilisi. I am in my summer house, and I could be sometimes experiencing. Thankfully, it never happened with the lectures, but I do sometimes have power cuts, and I do sometimes have internet problems, which I need some time to fix them. So, if you log in and at 2:30 and I'm not spot on there, and you open your email and you don't see any letter from me saying that, guys, I'm sorry, I can't come in, or I'm going to be late, then just assume that there's something with the connection that's happening, and I am going to be here. I'm going to log in. Okay? Clear on that? Good. So, Solomon, what we're talking right now is authority. It is related to critical thinking, because what what do we ever question authority? And if we don't question authority, then how do we know that they're faultless? Their arguments and their points of view and their takes on certain aspects of life is the absolute truth. How do we know all of that? I mean, mm, are we correct? Are we right? Do we are we right in thinking that authority should not be questioned? What do you guys think? Mm-hmm. It must be questioned. Okay, so Sanat, what you're saying that then we have to question absolutely everything. Yeah? Okay. That's not really healthy though. There must be something that you have to trust. Yeah? For example, your parents, do they hold the authority for you? They must. Hi, Joseph.
Hello, hi.
Okay. Okay, this is all getting very confusing right now. Okay, so what is the difference between critical thinking and logic? Uh, what do you think is the difference between critical thinking and logic? You guys, I'm asking you.
Critical thinking involves in-depth thinking. I think
I
logical.
can't hear you
Yeah.
very well.
Hello. What about
Yeah,
now?
yes, now it's good.
Okay, so logical thinking involves calculation. I think.
Not logical thinking, logic. Critical thinking and logic. What
Yeah,
is the
logic.
difference? Yeah.
For me, I think logic involves anything that is calculated based on
Hmm.
time, size, measurements, anything
Okay.
that can be measured actually. Physical thinking doesn't involve that. It involves emotions and all that.
Can't hear nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Hello, now?
Yes, now it's good.
Yeah, I said the logical thinking involves measurement of a particular scenario or something we used to know or something we're taught, but the critical thinking itself involves emotions, I think.
Aha. Aha. Good point. So, what you're saying is that critical thinking, remember we did the brain? Yeah, the brain thing. So you're saying that logic is more about the logical part of the brain, yeah. In critical thinking, there's creativity involved in that as well, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Fair enough. Um. So basically, guys, you're absolutely right in your assumptions because we can view it as critical thinking is logic is part of critical thinking. However, and critical thinking is part of logic. They are they are interconnected. Yeah. However, logic is um, is more is used to it's more like I'm trying to find an easy word that you can um so to say that it is a calculated method that you use, yeah, in order to make a good valid decision, okay. They're both used in everyday decision making process. The only difference is that um, for logic, you base your thinking on extremely proven raw facts, okay? Whereas in critical thinking, you add more imagination to it, okay? Past experiences, emotions, okay? Um, like you said, and it was very, very well. Okay, I'm moving on to okay. So when we look at logic, um, we examine a truth. What is the truth and what is the validity? Okay. Those are the two aspects that we always take into consideration when we're talking about logic. Okay. So, what is a true argument and what is a valid argument? Okay. Valid argument may not necessarily depict the truth, but it is still valid. Okay. And I will explain that to you in a minute, okay? A valid argument is one that is structurally sound, okay? The conclusion must be true if the premises are true. The premises may not be true, but if they were, the conclusion would follow necessarily. So, what this means, this is all very complicated words, but um, so for example, yeah, I'm gonna tell you that um, just a second. I will take this. Okay, I have this game, my children's game, and basically this game. I'm gonna because we're not in the classroom. I have to explain you a little bit what this is. I hope you can see me. Can you see me? What I'm doing? Okay. So basically, what this game offers you like a bunch of different chairs. Yeah. And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to put one chair and then add more chairs on top of it. Okay. And you know, it has like all of them have different sorts of holes and spaces for the legs of the chairs to go through. Okay. So suppose I told you that, listen carefully. If I put a blue chair, if I put a blue chair on the table, there would only be two combinations to attach green chair on top of it. I'm saying this to you guys, okay? Now, I made an argument. Oh, no, actually, I didn't make an argument. I did the statement, okay? Now, was my statement true or valid? Which one was it? Which one was it? Was it true or was it valid? True? Was it true or valid? Why do you think it was true? Okay, fine. Hold on to all of your thoughts, okay? And remember what I just showed you. Let's go. Look at these dogs. All dogs are brown. We're looking at the picture of the dogs and we're saying all dogs are brown. This animal is a dog, right? Therefore, this animal is brown. This is not true. All dogs are not brown. They're different, right? Exactly. So, truth, when you're seeking truth in logic, you're asking the question, is it so? Is it really the truth? Are all the dogs really brown? If you're seeking for validity in the answer, you're asking the question, does it follow? Yeah? Does it follow what has been said before? Does it follow what was discovered before? Does it follow that pattern? Okay, so with my chair example, again, come on. It's not true, is it? Is it valid though? Is it valid? It's not valid. Why not? Why is it not true and why is it not valid? Hmm? Guys? Not about dogs, about my chair example. What I said is if you put a blue chair on a table, there is only two ways on how you can attach the green chair onto it. I made a statement and I asked you, is my statement true or is it valid? Which one is it? Or it doesn't have to be. You can say that it's neither true nor valid, but you have to explain your thinking here. It's okay. Joseph thinks that it's valid because it's logical. How is it? No, 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 no. Validity, remember, I'm giving you a cheat sheet right here in front of you. When you're doing validity, when you're checking for validity, you're asking, does it follow something? Does it follow something? Okay. So, for example, in the case of the dogs, yeah, we would say, all the dogs are brown, which would not be a true statement, neither true nor a valid statement, okay? Because we cannot possibly have all brown animals. It doesn't follow the pattern that we have with the knowledge of dogs, because we know dogs to be of different colors. Okay? We know that for a fact because we've seen them and they are around us a lot of times. But I am showing you this game. This is actually very difficult what I'm asking you, but you need to think, okay? I'm giving you this game. I'm showing you this game that I have in front of me. And I just explained to you that the game, what is the game? You're supposed to put a chair on table or any surface, yeah? And each player in turn takes their turn and has to attach another chair onto it, okay? And it becomes, they all have different holes, they all have different ways on how you can attach the chairs, but basically this is the logic behind it, that you're supposed to attach them all differently and it's not supposed to fall, okay? It should not fall. So what I'm saying is, if you put a blue, there's 3 colors of chairs, okay? There's blue, there's red, and there's green, yeah? And they all have different holes in them. They're all exactly the same size, but they have different shapes in them, okay? So what I'm saying, to put like, to attach them to each other. So what I'm saying is that if I put a blue chair, if I put a blue chair on a table, and there's only 2 ways that I can attach the green chair onto it. And what I'm asking, with all the information that I've given you so far, all I'm asking that, is my statement true? And is my statement valid? Why is it true? Joseph, can you see the chairs? Like, really, can you see the chairs? Can you see them? Look at the chairs. I'm saying that if I put, of course it will fit. Of course it will fit. That's how you're not, it's not supposed to fit. It's supposed to just attach. Yeah? Yes, they all have. And this is blue chair. This is also a blue chair. Okay? This is also a blue chair. Okay. Okay. These 3.